Hi, my name is Michelle. Today we're going to give you the superpowers of Nocode to create your own app in a Flash with Voltapp.
We will see how the Voltapp interface works. Let's start with the projects page. This is where we will find all the projects we have created. You can either click on New Project to start from an empty project, or click on Templates to start from example project. You just have to click on one of them to access its presentation and copy it. Let's create an empty project. We arrive in the app editor of Voltapp, which is composed of 4 parts. At the top, the toolbar to allow quick actions such as managing variables, which we will see later, create nodes that constitute the app, and search for elements like here, an image. Then on the left, the tree structure that organizes the nodes, which are ordered in parent and children. The app node is the parent node, which contains the child node section, which contains 2 child nodes, text and image. We'll come back later on to exactly what the nodes are. In the center, there is the preview, which will show visually what the different elements of the app will look like. And finally, on the right is the node inspector, which will allow you to modify the different attributes of a given node. If I click on different nodes, the inspector changes to show the attributes of each node. You can also select a node by clicking directly on its preview. For example, let's click on an image and change its border, for example 10 pixels, to red, and the change is instantaneous. It is possible to reorder the nodes directly from the tree structure. You can see that my project has been saved. The automatic is convenient, but in the case of teamwork, it is better to switch to the manual saving. To do this, go to the menu, then Preferences, deactivate the automatic backup. Remember then to save regularly. The manual backup is also useful to gain performance on large projects. The manual save icon will appear as soon as there's a new change, for example, if you change a text. Then let's have a look at the toolbar modes. There are 3 possible modes: editor mode, graph mode, and preview mode. You know the editor mode, that's the one that we are on. The graph mode is specific to each node, and by clicking on it, you can create code in the form of branching scenarios to customize the behavior of this node. For example, on the image node, I can create a block allowing me to tell it that if I click on it, I can then change its visibility on the app. Thanks to a variable, the details of which we'll see later, we create a connection to the hidden attribute. We can then extend the scenario after the click block and link it to the invisibility variable called hidden, which we change to true. Let's move on to the last mode, the preview mode. We've already seen the editor mode and the graph mode, which is specific to each node. Let's now see the preview mode, which launches the app's code. So if I click on the image, it does indeed disappear. Finally, let's talk about an additional mode that appears during the preview of the app, the debug mode, which is a test mode. For this, let's add a button node. Let's customize the code of this node in its graph mode to indicate that if we click on the button, we display a hello debug message. To visualize this test mode, when we launch the preview, we must click on Debug in the toolbar. 2 tabs appear. The Variable tab, to visualize the state of the variables in real time. For example, our variable hidden. When we click on the image, we see that the variable changes from no to yes, which allows us to make the image invisible. The second tab is the Log tab, which displays the log of the debug messages. By clicking on the button, our hello message appears. This is very useful when we want to test if the graph of a node is well connected at a given time. And that's it for the Voltapp interface tour.
Thanks for watching this video. Can't wait to see you in the next one.